Imagine being Nintendo in 2016. Oh, I'm sorry, that's too scary. I should have put a sensitive content warning before that. Let's just start over. Imagine being Nintendo in 2016. Sounds miserable, am I right? Your main home console, the Wii U, is just doing its thing, which is failing, and your handheld console, the 3DS, is just kind of existing at this point. And your new console still isn't out yet. You need more money. What are you gonna do? The obvious answer is to release a mediocre 2D Mario game for smartphones. Super Mario Run was originally released on December 15th, 2016 for iOS and later on March 22nd for Android. Take that, Android. We iPhone users got Super Mario Run first. Visually, it's nearly identical to New Super Mario Bros. U. But what sets this one apart from every other new Super Mario Bros. Game? Outside of being playable on the Instagram Reels box. Mario runs automatically and you can play it while eating a burger or something, I don't know. Mario Run is different from most mobile games in that it doesn't force microtransactions. It just forces one mega transaction. For the one-time purchase of $10, you get access to everything Super Mario Run has to offer. $10 is kind of a lot of money for this game in my opinion. Now I'm not saying you wouldn't get your $10 worth, but that's just a little bit pricey for a mobile game. Let's get started with the main story mode of the game, World Tour. Oh no, a Mario mobile game with Tour? I'm having flashbacks already. Like I've said a few times, this is a fairly standard 2D Mario game, except obviously Mario runs on his own, but that's not the only automation they added. He'll also jump over small ledges and gaps and some enemies. That's dumb. I understand this game is on my phone and is meant for an even broader audience than your standard 2D Mario game. Those games are meant for everybody, while this game is meant for everybody. Yup, even him. Do you really think Abraham Lincoln doesn't have enough brain cells to know that you have to jump over a Goomba? That's probably a bad example. In order to make Mario jump, you have to tap the screen. You can make him jump higher by holding the screen longer. There aren't any power-ups in this game outside of the Super Mushroom and Star, which makes sense. I don't really think there's a way they could have implemented any others like the Fire Flower without it being awkward and annoying to use. It would have been kind of cool to see them come up with completely unique power-ups that aren't hindered by the limitations of a phone game, but it's whatever. I've only mentioned Mario at this point, but you can actually play as several other characters. You can play as Mario, Luigi, Toad, Toadette, Peach, Green Yoshi, Yellow Yoshi, Red Yoshi, Blue Yoshi, Purple Yoshi, and Daisy. I have them all except for Red Yoshi because his unlock requirements are stupid. Most of them are unlocked by getting a certain amount of a specific colored Toad and Toad rally, but Peach, Daisy, and Toad are unlocked in different ways. To unlock Peach, you just have to beat the main game. To unlock Toad, you have to link your My Nintendo account, and to unlock Daisy, you have to complete Area 30 and Remix 10. The levels are okay. None of them are really that memorable. They just feel like they were designed to be levels and nothing else, which is the case for literally every other mobile game, to be fair. It doesn't help that the level themes are literally just the exact same ones that are in every new Super Mario Bros. Game. So grass, desert, that kind of stuff. There are no underwater levels though, so yeah, Mario Run deserves to be in the top of S tier. There's a couple boss fights, but they're literally just Bowser and Boom Boom. The final boss is pretty neat though. You have to jump on bombs and launch them at Bowser, but sometimes it doesn't really work and I just kill the bombs. And when you defeat Bowser, you rescue Peach. But that begs the question, since you can play as Peach in this game, what happens if you defeat Bowser as her? Does she just rescue herself? Does nothing happen? You rescue a random Toad. Did we need to rescue him? We've got 3,900 of them. We could stand to lose a few. So that's the story mode of Super Mario Run. There's a few additional unlockable levels, but it's just more of the same and I don't really care. You and what I believe is a replay of another player go up against each other and try to get the higher score. If you win, you take some of their Toads. Ah yes, mass abduction. And they take some of yours if you lose. I don't think your opponent actually gains or loses anything. I guess that's so you don't wake up one morning and check in on your Super Mario Run Toads only to find that there's none left. Or overpopulation. What character you pick determines what colored Toads you're gonna steal. That's it. It's fine. And there's nothing more terrifying than waiting for the scores to be tallied up. This is pure anxiety. So you take 10 bits and pieces of levels from the main game and play them all in a row. That's Remix 10. It's probably what I've spent the most time doing in Super Mario Run. and is honestly the only reason to keep playing the game after you've beaten the main campaign. As far as I'm aware, it's completely endless, so you'll never be done playing it. Unless you get bored, but who gets bored playing Super Mario Run? You unlock Daisy after clearing the 30th area. I don't play as her. Every regular level has 3 rainbow coins, while special levels have more. You want to get as many as possible so you can fill up this meter and open this prize box thing. You just get things to place in your kingdom, and most of the time it's just a duplicate of something you already have. Speaking of your kingdom, this is the part of the game that feels the most like your average mobile game. All you do is place statues and grass and stuff like that. You get these decorations by either buying them with coins or unlocking them through like Remix 10 or something. Or you can use your platinum points on My Nintendo to buy stuff. That's really dumb. Oh, I could save up just a little bit more and get an actual physical reward. Oh, but I really want to buy a gold Bowser statue in Super Mario Run for 300 platinum points. If there were exclusive statues and stuff in My Nintendo, I'd kind of understand. But as far as I'm aware, you can get all of this stuff just in the game normally. The only thing you can't get in the game without My Nintendo is Toad, and he's free. There isn't much to this mode, it's literally just decorating your kingdom. You just place things where you want and you look at them, like a cereal box. And that was Mario's first official mobile outing. Super Mario Run is fine, but I can't wait for the sequel, Super Mario Light Jog. If you compare it to every other 3D Mario, it doesn't even come close. It's worse than almost every single other one. Almost. But when you look at it for what it is, which is a mobile game, it's actually pretty good. It's really high quality, and you can tell there's a lot of effort put into it, especially compared to most other mobile games. And it's definitely better than the later Mario phone games. But that's not really saying much when your only options are this, nothing, or the Detective Baby Rosalina game.